Number 1. You have reached the Royal Mail of Dr. Robert Lewis. I am currently attending medical conference and will not return to my office until Monday, March 15th. My associate, Mr. Satomi Mori, is available to see patient while I'm away. To schedule an appointment with her, please call 555-2021. Thank you. Number 2. Good morning, Royal ID2 listeners. On today's show, we will be joined by Adam Brennan, the lead singer from the rock music group Thunderbird. This group, primarily here in Toronto, gained worldwide following after release of their debut album, Room for Two last year. And next month, the group will begin their first European tour. Mr. Brennan will be joining us shortly to talk about the upcoming tour. Until then, let's listen to one of the hit songs from the group album. Our meeting today is about updating the image of market kitchen appliances. Consumers have a lot of confidence in now stoves and refrigerators, and we are done a rich job marketing Morgan formula name. But now senior management had asked us to develop marketing campaign that emphasize the motto look for latest appliances. Next week, we need to present our plans for the new campaign to the executive team. Saturday, I'd like Oliver to begin coming up with the idea for promoting our contemporary looking breast line. Number 4. May I have your attention please? There has been a room change for one of this afternoon management training session. More people register for the workshop, greetings, presses, than expected. And so that training session has been moved to conference room 8, which is a large room. No other changes are anticipated at this time, but be sure to check for updates throughout the afternoon. We will post any schedule changes on the post outside of the meeting rooms. Number 5. Hi, Miss Peter. It's Matthew Schwab from Green Grass. I just wanted to confirm the landscaping detail for the office part you manage. As we discussed, we will be planting 70 new trees and bushes throughout the property. We are also putting a large flower garden in the courtyard. You mentioned that you might want us to do some additional wood near the pond. If you could call me and explain what you'd like to have done there, I can prepare the final price estimate for you. We look forward to working with you on this project. Number 6. And finally this evening, on behalf of the organization of film musicians, I'm delighted to announce the winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award. This award goes to Rebecca Langhorn, one of our most exceptional composers of music for films. I met Rebecca on her very first broadcast when we collaborated on the soundtrack for the movie A Year in Denmark. Since then, Rebecca has gone on to compose music for more than 50 other movies, and her music has become familiar to audiences worldwide. We now have a short video of movie clips for you, highlighting some of Rebecca's best now pieces. Number 7. Hello, it's PR Royal listeners. This is Matt Williams with news of events around the local area. This weekend, the Horseman Medical Clinic is hosting a health and wellness fair. There will be activity for the whole family, including cooking demonstrations and children's games, plus lots of information about diet and exercise. And doctors from the clinic will be offering eye examinations that will reduce the cost for the eye exams. So this is a good time to have your vision checked, and you need an appointment though. If you're interested, be sure to visit the Hotman website at www.hotman.com to sign up. Number 8. Welcome Airport Passwood Transit Line B. This train runs from Passwood to Wellington, with several stops in between. Unfortunately, because of repairs on the Wellington Bridge, trains are running more slowly than usual. And we apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Be advised that if you are headed for the international airport, you should get off the train at Wellington and switch to Lansing, where the airport express train will be waiting. At this time, we request that our passengers have their tickets ready for inspection, as the conductor will be coming through in just a few minutes. Number 9. In all the business news, Agro Driving Corporates, one of the leading manufacturers of agricultural machinery, announced today that it will be released a new line of the fuel-efficient tractor early next year. The new tractor engine will consume about 25% less fuel than the older models. The company leadership says that this transition reflects the corporate philosophy of minimizing environmental impact and conserving natural resources. Number 10. Before we end the meeting, I have some news involving the recent changes in the company security policy for visitors. After that checking at the security desk, visitors are now required to wait in the lobby for an employee to escort them wherever they need to go in the building. We want our visitors to be as comfortable as possible while they wait. So we decided to expand the sitting area in the lobby. Construction crew will begin renovations next week. We don't be able to use the main entrance during the construction periods. So please use the rear doors to the building. The work should only take a few days, and things will be back to normal quickly.